Hi, I'm Don from DonDronesOn. This video is for all you DJI Mini 2 owners out there. There's an important issue you should be aware of regarding DJI Mini 2 batteries. Let's get into it. Mini 2 batteries, like those of most DJI drones, are LiPo or lithium polymer batteries. Note that the Mavic Mini has lithium-ion batteries, so Mavic Mini owners can sit back and relax. Back to the Mini 2 and LiPo batteries. Because of their special chemistry, LiPo batteries lose their effective lifespan if they're stored at full charge for more than a few days. In extreme cases, they can start to swell, they can leak, and become pretty dangerous. But you don't want to store them with too low a charge either, because that can damage these sensitive little creatures too. There's a sweet spot that varies a bit by model, but it's listed in your user manual. The Mavic Air 2 and Mavic Pro 2, for example, like to be stored at 60% charge. The Mini 2's sweet spot is 72%. To keep us all sane, DJI has designed what they call auto discharge into their so-called intelligent batteries. There's a tiny controller chip inside the battery unit that monitors the charge level and reports various factors like temperature and current flow to the aircraft. And it can report problems as well. It also controls the auto discharge function. This function is supposed to work like this. After one idle day, the battery is supposed to automatically discharge to 96%. Then, in the case of the Mini 2, it waits for 5 days, and if it's still idle, it will start discharging to that sweet spot of 72%. This can take a few days, and the battery will feel warm during this discharge time. All normal. And once it hits the 72%, regular battery chemistry will kick in and drain the battery further, as much as 1% a day. And by the way, this idle countdown timer thing, it's reset to 0 if you use the battery, that makes sense, or even if you check its level by touching the little function button on the charging hub. Now, here's the catch. Currently, if you store your Mini 2 batteries either in the drone itself or in the charging hub, there's a bug that prevents the idle countdown timer from starting, so your batteries will not automatically discharge. I'm sure DJI will figure out a firmware fix for this pretty soon, but in the meantime, if you want to preserve the lifespan of your batteries, I recommend you remove them from the charging hub and from your drone during storage. Outside of the hub or drone, the batteries will happily discharge automatically as they are designed to do. And again, this issue affects Mini 2 batteries, not the original Mavic Mini. A couple of tips if you do want to store your batteries in the charging hub. After all, it's a brilliantly convenient design. First tip, simply prevent your batteries from connecting to the charging hub. You can use a little elastic band like this to prevent contact, or there's a 3D printable, well, I'll call it a do-hickey, that's a bit fancier. I've put the Thingiverse link in the description if you're into 3D printing. Second tip, if you want to continue to store your batteries in the charging hub the regular way, then at the very least manually discharge them by using the hub as a battery bank. Charge your phone, or better yet, charge a regular battery bank from it. Again, you want to try to hit the point where only 3 of the 4 little lights there are lit. That's close enough to the 72% sweet spot. I want to emphasize that this does not appear to be a huge safety issue, more a preventive maintenance kind of warning. The auto discharge that is supposed to help the lifespan of your battery doesn't work right now if you store the batteries in the hub. And by the way, you should always inspect your batteries before and after a flight to ensure there's no swelling or cracking, both signs that it is time to replace the battery. Thanks for watching. Safe and happy flying.